What's good? What's good? I'm your host, L. Robinson. I want to welcome you to Real Talk, the show. Okay? We're trying to catch up today. Lots of spring cleaning, switching programs, all that other stuff. No concern to you, but anywho, today we're going to try to do it Alex Jones style. Anybody that signed up for that guy's, subscribe to that guy's YouTube page knows what I'm talking about, okay? So we're going to try to keep that level pumped out all day long. Don't know if I can get it done because I do not have interns. Anywho, this is the deal. What are we going to cover today? Okay, first off, let's start with the light stuff, okay? Today, one of the segments is going to concern what I like to call my favorite decade, the 80s. New York City style, baby. The 80s in New York City was so unique. I mean, as far as the party scene, the whole club scene, just hanging out, and I like to think it was a little bit of a friendlier place. You know, even though Bloomberg and Giuliani has changed the whole outlook of New York City, I still think that even with all the dirt, crime, graffiti, and everything else, the 80s was kind of a really cool decade. So I'm going to go over some of my memories of the 80s, but that's just my memories, and hopefully it'll trigger some of your memories. Anywho, moving on. Okay, done to death. Obama. We all know that he took Osama out. Okay, he gave the order. The command is gone. He did what he had to do. However, it seems very strange that 90% of Americans during the Bush administration signed off on getting rid of Osama. Now, the story's changed. Obama's done the wrong thing. He should have captured the guy. He shouldn't have killed him. I don't know, but this kind of stinks of Obama's black and all the previous administrations were kind of white. So I think that figures into a lot of the flag that the present administration is getting. So we're going to cover that angle because I think everybody's ignoring that angle. But moving on. So what else is left to talk about? We did the 80s. We're doing the Osama Obama, drama. That did rhyme, didn't it? Okay, anywho, so the last thing that we're going to cover is, and again, it's been done to death. The whole Tyler Perry, Spike Lee thing, okay? Done to death. However, one angle that we're not looking at is, as far as black people are concerned, when it comes to the media that you put out there, are we taking some sort of artistic responsibility, or are we kind of defaulting to the good old days of good times? And for those of you that may be young, so young that you don't remember good times, I'll move it forward. Soul playing. I mean, come on, you can't put this stuff out there, and just because you're a black media person, decide that we should accept it and fly with it. I'm thinking that it's kind of piss poor. Yeah, we're talking about a guy that cross-dresses and has gotten America to accept the fact that he's cross-dressing, but that's not my concern. If that turns him on at the end of the day, that works. However, don't expect me to buy tickets to just anything you produce, okay? Black cinema in particular, I mean, yeah, we had the blaxploitation days. I mean, I still love the whole Three the Hard Way. I still watch that constantly. But there was a slight message. Yeah, we had the racial slurs, we had the stereotypes, basically white people stereotypes, but we had the stereotypes. But it gave back somewhat of a positive message of that we can overcome. Okay? And in a way, for the 70s, it was real and pretty. I mean, yeah, people had slang terms going, blase, boom. That's how life was lived in the 70s, okay? Fast forward, we have what's called the puppies, you have, black people that's really making changes, is making huge strides in our society, but yet still, we're still treated to episodes of Good Times labeled Meet the Browns. Something's got to give, okay? I'm kind of pissed off at the whole cinema TV thing as it is now, but to have me sign off just because you're black and I'm black and I should go spend my hard-earned money to watch basically what is something that I feel that you didn't take the time to at least, I'm not even saying that you have to constantly give a positive message. Okay? You can endorse some movies I've seen that are great have no real positive message. I mean, King of New York, great movie. Okay? At the end of the day, there's no positive message in the King of New York. You know, it's just that whole gray line thing. So I'm not saying you have to give a positive message, but at the end of the day, making a movie is art. Okay? Surprise me, excite me, titillate me. Okay? Don't give me a rehash of Good Times. Okay, but this is just the intro. I've got to get this movie. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm running out, getting a cup of coffee, and then it's back to the lab. Listen, Real Talk the Show. I'm your host, L. Robinson. We're gonna definitely do this today. Alright? Peace! Hey, it's Real Talk the Show. It's not really the Ghetto Logic Show anymore, so I'm not gonna say, you're something like this! We gotta find a new tagline. Maybe we'll have a contest. Maybe you help me figure that out. But moving on. Gotta go. Peace!